Hi everyone, this is Derry App John Llewellyn-Davies, aka the Strategy Man, international speaker, consultant, mentor, and author of the #1 best-selling Amazon book called BGI Strategy on a Page. So today, the title of this blog is, Are You Running Blind in Your Business? Now, I hope you enjoyed the photograph. I nearly killed myself on the treadmill filming that, and the treadmill was actually going through the whole film shoot. And the dangers incurred on filming that shoot is kind of like the dangers incurred on business if you are indeed running blind. Look, I see this a lot in small businesses and aspiring entrepreneurs. Usually, if the passion element of purpose is in place, they're running blindly into their business, really enthusiastically, but either into a brick wall or off the end of a cliff sometimes. And I want to talk to you today about actually what does this running blindly mean? Because there's actually 4 elements of blindness or blind spots in business where I see the biggest issues occur. So let's talk about it in terms of adventure. I'm an adventurer. I love my adventures and my ultra endurance events, and the same kind of principles apply. The first thing is, in blindness terms, is do you have a destination point? Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? But if you're climbing a mountain, or you're doing an Ironman, or you're running across the desert, you need to know where you're going. You want an end point. If you're planning a trip or a holiday, you want to have a destination point, which, if you're going to New York, for instance, you'd say, New York is my destination point. Well, what's your destination point in business? That sounds simple, but for most people, it's not, in that most businesses don't have a destination. Stephen Covey said it brilliantly, begin with the end in mind. In business, what is that end in mind? In BGI Strategy on a Page terms, we talk about that as purpose. Why do you exist as a company? What does exit look like? So really, where are you going as a business? What is the destination? What is the end result? What does that look like? So, because if you don't have one, you're running blindly. You know, you're in a hamster wheel doing stuff, not quite sure where it's going. So that's the first blind spot, knowing the destination. The next point is, now you know where you're going, let's get a map on how to get there. That's strategy. Strategy is the kind of map. It's the, right, now I know where I'm going, let's get a map to get there. Most people, some people don't know where they're going, some people don't have a map on how to get there. And it's a plan. That's all it is, a plan. If you want to go from point A to point B, what's the plan? Otherwise, you could have a clear destination. If you don't have a map, you could end up running around in circles and not getting anywhere, even with a clear destination in place. So you must have a strategy. We talk about it as the 5 elements of strategy in business, making sure that you've got the right map, the right strategy or a plan to get to the destination point you're looking for. So that's the second blind spot in business. The third blind spot in business is choosing the right vehicle. Now, I use the vehicle terms a bit widely here, but keeping with the adventure and the travel theme, okay, you're in New York, you've got your destination point, that's New York. You've got your map on how to get there, so you know the map. And then you choose a push bike. So you get on your push bike and you just cycle like crazy. And if you're in the UK, you could cycle as long as you like. You ain't gonna get to New York because you've chosen the wrong vehicle. A bicycle will not get you across the ocean. So it's about choosing the right vehicles in business. Now, vehicles are elements of strategy. Sometimes the vehicle are the people you choose to get you on the destination. Sometimes it's the system or structure you choose. Sometimes it's the strategy itself. So you need a destination point, you need the roadmap, and you need the right vehicle. Like travel, like business. So think about what vehicles, what business model you've got in place. Have you got the right people? Are they the right vehicle? So if you put these things together, and suddenly you're starting to have clarity and destination, and you're no longer blind. But here's the kicker. Those things are the more obvious, or not, as the case may be in business, but there's the fourth one, which is the killer. The fourth one, even if you have those first 3, it's the fourth one that will kill you more than anything. So you've got your kind of map. You've got the destination point, you've got your map, and you've got the right vehicles. Now what's your dashboard? And that's what we're doing with strategy on a page. It's giving you that dashboard. So you've chosen New York as a destination. You have a clear map that actually there's an ocean involved, so we need to choose either a ship or a plane. And now you've got the right vehicle and you've chosen your vehicle. Now you've got to check in, whatever vehicle you're in, you've got to check your dashboard. So if you're on an aeroplane, you want to know how high you're going. Otherwise, you might just fly into a tree or something. If you're in a big boat and you're going across the Atlantic, you want to know your speed. You want to know the waves and the oceans and the tides and all that kind of stuff. You need to measure the right thing, because even if you've got a clear destination point, you've got a map of getting there, and you're in the right vehicle, you can still crash, and you can still crash spectacularly if you get it wrong, if you're running too fast, or you're measuring the wrong things, or your guidance in the wrong way. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm running blind in your business. Now, BGI, strategy on a page, this is what I've created the page around all of those points. So literally the purpose will start you off in the destination point of where are we going with this business. Then we've created the roadmap, the strategy on a page, that's the strategy element, which is the map to help you get there. And once you've got that, we make sure the right vehicles are in play, the right strategies, the right elements and the values, etc. We make sure that the right vehicles are in play to get you there. We hold you accountable on that journey, but more importantly, with the business growth indicators, we measure the progress. That's your dashboard. The whole thing's like your dashboard, really. It guides you and helps you and makes sure you don't crash the business unnecessarily along the way. So I ask you the question, are you running blindly in your business? Think about those 4 points in business. Think about, are you clear in your destination? Do you have a clear strategy and map to get there? Have you chosen the right vehicles to enable that? And are you measuring the right things? So think about those things to make sure, look, we just want to take the blindfold off. We want to give you clarity. We want to give you clear vision and direction of where you're going. Now, we've given loads of resources around this. So if you haven't signed up already, go up to sign up to the BGI strategy on the page. We've given you a whole fast track program. There's 2 hours of training in there, which will go through the purpose elements in a lot more detail to get you clear on your destination points. We take you through the 5 critical areas of strategy. So it's all there. It's my gift to you. So I hope you've enjoyed this blog. Until the next one, I say come and join the revolution in strategic planning. It's all about getting strategy on a page, making it excitable, making it fun, and bringing it alive. So I'll see you on the next one.